See you later, boys. And this is indestructible as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, this feels incredible. This is the vengeance I required. In today's deck, we're looking to abuse Amalia's trigger whenever you gain life. She explores, then destroy all other creatures if its power is exactly 20. So very, very specific. But in this build, we're going to try and gain life in so different ways and use her as a ticking time bomb. Let's see if we can actually ever get her power to 20, because it's going to be pretty tough. I can't say no to a Dark Ritual in the opening hand. Definitely not. Might be nice to get out an early Kaya to get rid of a lot of their permanents. Or Pride Mate is good, but against a control build, maybe not. Okay, so maybe we go for Sun in Blood. But then we'll have to discard. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so let's just go for a random creature, see what they do. Brazen Burrow returning to our hand. Okay. That's going to be how it is. Aether Channeler without any bounce target, so they're going to draw a card. Right, so we could just go for the Kaya here and see how they enjoy that. Does force their hand a little bit to find an answer.
There's no job too tough.
Nice. I always find it funny that she's got like a... In the artwork for this, it looks like an elephant's leg or something, or a tree. It just looks a bit weird. I don't know. 4 mana up, ossification, so they're going to exile Kaya until this leaves the battlefield. Okay, fair enough. Let's do a rest, see what we're dealing with here. Any more counters or anything? Literally counter spell. Okay. So they use Yuri next turn. Do we really care? Probably not. Let's just get out Amalia here, and then next turn we can go for the sword and maybe attack if they don't play any defenders. At the minute, Yorion doesn't do anything. I'm finding Conundrum. Right, so that if they play Yorion after this, they're going to draw an extra card. 3 mana Spectre. It's pretty low to the ground. Black Market Connections is pretty good. Do they have another counter? We shall find out. They have removal here. We know they can draw with the clue. Will they block, though? Swords to Plowshares. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's pretty annoying how much just defense they've had so far. So now if they play Yuri and they get another clue and another card, which isn't the end of the world. But yeah, I really wish we had something on the board without them stopping every single thing we did. This thing about Yuri is a very strong deck. Can't change all. Let's go for a creature so then we can equip it next turn with a sword. Yeah, Yuri is such a high tier deck. I don't know why we're really facing it here, but oh well. Drawing cards. Swinging in. And they've got 4 mana up. Let me guess, more counter spells. Let's go for all the modes. Equip. Let's see if we can get in. Likelihood is they just block with the Inspector unless they've got more removal. Okay. Or they're going to flicker it or something. Cloud shift. Man, that's annoying. That is so annoying. Okay, well, they get to draw another card and they get another clue. Man. If that's going to be the theme of this game, I'm not fan, because it's just so trolly, isn't it? Flicker, counter, bounce, everything. The Iron Crag. Not worried about that. Bouncing a creature to our hand, that is annoying as hell. And they're going to have another flicker effect, I presume. Alright, let's give the sword. Can we just get one hit in? Is that going to be possible? Wow, they're just trading the Yuri, and I guess they want to just flicker again in the following turn. I really want to go for the Kaya here. I really want to do that. Do they have another counter? Okay, nice. So now
I'll see this through till the end.
we get an inventive iteration. Because I don't want them flickering that again. That's going to be frustrating as hell. Yeah, we'll bounce that. Annoyingly, they will get to draw again off that, but okay. I feel a little bit safer now that we can get rid of their looping iteration. And they can't kill Kai unless they do combat damage to it, basically, or destroy all planeswalkers or something like that. So I feel like we have got a slight edge here, especially the starting with the Inspector. Do we want to bring a Cleric, Destroy, Enchantment? Interesting. We do have the iteration that will go to phase 2. And the artifact, no artifacts in the graveyard. Oh no. Yeah, we don't have any artifacts in the graveyard to return. Okay, but it will flip soon. Sanguine Brushstrike, they've got so much mana in their hand. We could also exile the Ossification, but I would rather just drain them first. Then we get to do that, which is a land. Let's give the sword to the iteration. This is a very strange interaction here. Creature saga that becomes a creature. I'm not really sure how that's going to work. Unless it's got some kind of overriding characteristic, which means it... I don't know. We'll have to find out. Voice. Oh, wow. Okay. That's good with life gain. So if this resolves, we're going to get a few triggers here. Gaining a single life makes quite a difference in this deck. Soul Warden is good, but I think we need something more explosive. So now we return land to our hand. So I think we can return the Takanuma. And then use it later on. Wow, and that's flipped as well. Brazen Borrower, so they can now challenge the Kaya. Interesting. I wonder if they've got a board wipe. Although, if they had a board wipe, would they have played the Brazen Borrower? I don't know. Although they could equip the Ironcrag to the Brazen Borrower. Oh no. They'd rather just slowly whittle it down.
Lucky hit.
Whenever another creature dies, you gain a life as well. That's pretty good. So they can flicker... pretty much everything, but again, nothing too scary yet. They can kill the iteration. But yeah, the life gain triggers here are wonderful, just really powerful for making that Voice of the Blessed bigger as well. And another creature that gets bigger, but again, we need some other angle of attack here. So we can't go... I mean, we could just draw. I really do want to get in the combat damage here. I just don't know if it's going to be possible. How are we going to protect the Kaya? That's the main thing. Gains flying. That could be good. Give the sword to this guy. Let's see what they do. Go to combat. Or they're going to be worried about losing any resources. Okay, they finally actually block with something that you meant to block with. Right. And I really want to... Resolving this would be nice. Okay.
Follow my light.
Put 2 counters on here. I should have done that first because now it's got vigilance. That's a shame. Do a bit of draining here. Maybe drawing 2 would have been better. But
You're not safe from me.
another land and sanguine brushstroke. Yeah, that Voice of the Blessed's getting pretty big, but I suspect they're going to find the 1 ring on top. That's really good. Cyclonic Rift Singular. Interesting. They could have literally won the game by using that in their next turn. Maybe they've got something even better. 2 flyers, 2 walkers down. That is a shame. I don't know why they didn't use that in their turn overloaded though. That is very strange, isn't it? 7 mana. We're completely tapped out. Taxos. God damn it. They're going to keep getting life now as well. Can they just stop getting card advantage somehow, please? It's constant. Constant. Against all odds. Flickering 2 things. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That is so annoying. And they've got 3 mana up. Okay, and they're back to basically maximum life almost, which is ridiculous. That is really ridiculous. They're going to counter this now as well, aren't they? Return it to its owner's hand. Frigging hell, come on. So we've got protection from everything. And we can't get through the Daxos now, which is kind of annoying. Oh yeah, we can't target ourselves because we've got protection. So I guess we just pass the turn. How do you win against Yorion? It's kind of crazy. This is crazy. A board wipe is getting close to being lethal as well because we've got the Blood Artist, but they might have a way to deal with that. Oh dear. ECD. Well, that's going to go for the 1 ring, isn't it? So they literally have the answer for everything in this game. Depressing. Yeah, that's sad because they can flicker that and get rid of more things. And a Shieldred. What the hell? They stole our Shieldred with the Clone Crafter. What? That's ridiculous. Man, I really want to get Amalia to explode now. If we can get her to explode somehow, that would be really good. I mean, I guess if we attack with everything and they block everything, that would work. Double strike. So put the double strike on a Cackling Culprit. See if they block that. Wandering Emperor. That's actually decent to get rid of something of theirs. Yeah, leave that on top. So this is double strike. Yes, just swinging with this guy. Again, they're probably going to block with a little tiny thing. They love that Thraben Inspector, don't they? Okay, more triggers here. So we could just get the Wandering Emperor in our hands. More triggers again. Right, and that's in our hand. We lose 2 because of the Shieldred. And we're not going to be able to cast this in their turn because the Elspeth conquers death. Play the land already. Maybe just go for Liliana and make them sack. We can actually use Wandering Emperor if we want to sacrifice something. That's... Maybe we'll just do that. Yeah, that could be okay. Or they can revive. Not really got much in the graveyard. This is going to be one of those one-game videos, isn't it? It just was on facing Yorion. It's always Yorion. There's so many of the same things I face. Okay. More life gain. Teleportation circle. Oh no. So they can flicker anything they want. Oh no, they're just going to use it to flicker Yorion without even attacking. But the only 3-drop we have is Sanguine Brushstroke, so... Oh, they're going to go for that. Okay. Interesting. Do I still go for this? Or do I just find something from the graveyard? Go for the Kaya. Lurrus. Oh, Lurrus might even be better because we can revive things. Fragment Reality, okay. Nice. So we kind of... I don't know, it's strange. Cosmos Elixir, not bother about that, it's a bit too slow. Soul Warden. We got our own Elspeth Conquers Death, okay. But they've still got this 9 toughness guy, which is kind of ludicrous. Flying Vigilance. Maybe we move the sword over, but I feel like they're just going to have an answer for anything here. Let's see what happens. They might just block with a Borrower, or... Okay. They're going to block with a Yorion. They want to recast him. Sure. Let's try and exile it in response here. Because that is going to be annoying if that comes back twice. We really want to fizzle this Ephemerate, to be honest. Just random life gain there. Yeah, because if we don't kill it here, then the Elspeth Conquers Death just comes back again. Circuit Mender. I mean, the thing is, they're going to be able to cast it again anyway. It's just, I don't want them to get this ECD back. Also, I'm thinking if we get Amalia to 20 power, the Blood Art is going to blow up. Like, we're going to see so much life drain as well. And what should we do? We could use the Sun in Blood. Oh, it's 4 mana, yeah, because of the freaking Elspeth Conqueror's death. Okay. I find it hard to believe they don't have anything to kill us with. I also find it hard to believe that the Cyclonic Rift is still in the graveyard. Well, not still in the graveyard, sorry. It's still, you know, they should have just overloaded that. So now they can revive that rigging Raven Inspector again. Unbelievable. This is MVP of the game, apparently. Our life gain triggers are working wonders here. Absolutely. Soul Warden absolutely clutching this build because it sees their stuff coming in as well. And obviously, if they go for Yorin and Flicker everything, then it means that we're going to see even more triggers and get Amalia even closer. They need to be very careful. But so do we. I mean, they could just exile everything. That would suck. If they had Farewell. Just took a sip of water there because this game is going on for far too long for my liking. Intricately tapping individual pieces of mana. Okay. So we definitely want to keep it on top anyway. Pardon me. I would love to see what's in their hand right now. Oh, right, so they're drawing when that leaves the field. And they're all going to come back in. Re-trigger so many things. Jeez. I think I do want to blow up Amalia, let's be honest, because look at what they have. It's just kind of crazy. And yeah, keeping that on top is great, otherwise we'd be milling ourselves now if we get putting things into the graveyard. 17, 18, 19. I can't believe we're actually going to do this. We're actually going to pull this off, hopefully. So she's at 19. So close. Man. Come on, give us another trigger. We just need something to dial enter on our side. Draw, okay. So, I guess first things first is we want to swing in with this. I mean, it's almost certain that they're going to block. I mean, if they don't block, then it's a bit suspicious, to be honest. Never seen someone so gingerly block a 19. Just do it. You know you want to do it. Right, so here's the trigger. Let's see this go up. It's going to be crazy. Are they going to have a way to... Oh, as if. As if. Do you have a way to just gain life here? Instant speed. We don't have any tapped creatures to exile. That is very annoying. Oh no, we can just sacrifice the Phyrexian. Yeah, we can use this. Sacrifice. Soul Warden. Yes, so we can do that in response. And it still triggers the Amalia here, you son of a bitch. Cheeky. Very cheeky. Thought they were so clever doing that, didn't they? See you later, boys. And this is indestructible as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, this feels incredible. This is the vengeance I required. Take it. Yeah, because it says destroy all other creatures. And it says, hello, I'm indestructible. Okay, that's a lot of good things. For them, gaining loads of life. But then they're going to lose quite a bit here. And also these get bigger and bigger and bigger. Veto. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a win con. If we get to play veto next turn and attack, which is going to be a miracle if we can, yeah, we can win. Because we can give our team lifelink. And obviously our team is huge. So... oh my goodness. Look at how many triggers. Is this... if that felt like infinite. Is this infinite? No, surely not. It just feels like it's never ending. What's going on? Have I just blown the game up or something? My head hurts. Oh my goodness, if we had veto out for that, it would have been ridiculous. I just get the feeling that these aren't going to survive. Oh yeah, because they're still bouncing it, aren't they? Yeah, okay, fine. Oh no, wait, they didn't pay the ward. They, after all that, they didn't pay the ward 3. That's kind of weird. So I'm going to use that 2 mana we have, because it's going to disappear anyway in the main... my next main phase.
Finally, I'm home.
So yeah, let's just make a dude. We're probably going to lose all our stuff anyway, let's face it.
Blade do the talking.
And I think I want to try and exile the teleportation circle. Are they going to counter it, are they? Wash away. Oh, they're very well timed on that one. A lot of weird things happening in this game. The fact they didn't pay 3 for the ward, bit strange. After all that, we're still probably going to lose now, because look how many cards they have. It's crazy. And when this flips, shuffle any number of cards from your graveyard into your library, add double. Okay, not too bothered. Well, it's an absolute fact. They need a way to bounce or exile this. It's an irrefutable fact, because it's got indestructible. So, out of all the cards in their hand, what do you reckon? They know we've got the veto. Shieldred. That doesn't feel very answery. Charming Prince. I think we might have this. Unless they got a counter spell, of course. I'm a bit bitter about this, because that's my creature. But there we go. And of course they had a Blood Artist as well. They stole a Blood Artist as well. What the flip? 3 mana open, 4 mana, actually technically 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna flicker that. Right. So I guess let's try and exile the shield. We need to stop them gaining life here. Right, they've still got 3 mana on the freaking floor. Okay. Well, here we've got 2 options, right? We play veto, and they don't counter it, and we try and gain life through it. But now they don't have the mana for this as well, so it's a bit different. I think I still think we try and go for veto. This is the quickest way out of this. Right, so they had an answer for veto. That is a shame. However, there's an interesting thing here. We can make them lose another creature.
No more distractions.
So they only have 1 blocker.
Sacrifices must be made.
Okay, nice. And we're going to try and swing in. Vigilance. Yeah. What have they got? They've got another removal spell. But that still has counters on it, my friend. So, jokes. Down to 14. Okay. And we still get the triggers on this. Helly odd. And I'm going to play this to return the temple. That's fine. We get to redo the temple later on. And then I feel like they're going to have a board wipe, right? So let's just put a count on this thing.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Move this over to the 2-2, right? Okay. Right. What have they got now? I don't know how we're going to get back from this if we lose our field, though. Shuffle any number. I mean, that is a lot of stuff they're shuffling back in. They're probably going to get Cyclonic Rift back, right? So they've already drawn, because that triggers after the draw. So they don't get any of those just yet. If they play Sphinx's Revelation, I will just cry. But we do currently have 72. 76. 84-ish damage on the board. And you're in again. Please, for the love of God. They're thinking about giving me the Kaya back. That is bizarre.
I won't stand by as innocent people.
Do they want to exile the voice of the blessed? Is that what it is? Was that the right move, guys? What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Was that the right thing to do? Because Kaya can just exile anything. So, and spoiler alert, they've only got one blocker. I know they can use the Arden Veil, but wow, they're going to flicker it again. They've got even. Okay. So, let's try and do this. What have they got? Another flicker? No. Okay. Right. So, let's go to combat. They got 6 mana. They're going to make 1 blocker. They're going to block the 37 and take 10. All right. I think we want to gain 37, don't we? Sweet. Okay. Down to 4. They're running out of options here, guys. Put it on the Helio because that's the hardest one to kill. Oh, boys and girls. Look what we have here. Citadel. Pact. Memory lapse. You son of a bitch. Absolute. Oh. Okay, fine. Fine. Campbell. So they can only play 2 spells here. Or 1 spell, actually. 1 non-creature spell. So we know that Citadel's on top, so there's no point playing the temple yet. Let's just play this land. That would be a waste of a scry. Although, yeah, we want to make him the Scar anyway, so let's just do this.
I'm tired of your secrets.
And then let us put another counter. On Hilliard, okay.
Show them
Okay.
how we greet our enemies.
So those things come back. As if they're still fighting to the very end with the counter spells. Come on, man. Come on. I've worked hard for this. I am enjoying Campbell, though, because they play one non-creature spell that doesn't kill this. I think it locks them out. So they're going to return a permanent. What's scary here? Blood Artist. Guess fine, yeah, whatever. Arch of Araska, sure. And somewhat unbelievably, they can still cast the Yorion. Which is exactly what they're going to do. How much mana do they even have? This is ludicrous. Okay. I mean, on board, they don't really have anything scary. I'm just not that bothered, to be honest. Also, the Blood Artist is tapped, which means the Wandering Emperor can just deal with it. We get that back. So now what do they want to get rid of? They keep changing their mind. So now they're going to get rid of Heliod. Again, very strange. I don't feel like this is the right move. Because of Campbell. They need to get rid of Campbell. Otherwise they can't play spells, right? Okay, so do that. Although we could... Ghost form counter on the Campbell. Yeah, we want him to remain. Okay.
Ghosting feels weird, right?
I think we just swing with everything anyway, because they have to block the Amalia, don't they? Apart from this, we don't want to swing the voice, because that's... This... Ooh. 5. Let's put the counter on there. Okay. Right. Let's do this. Go to combat.
Hard.
Don't care the voice dies. It's got no abilities now. They're going to make another blocker. Interesting. They've only got 1, 2, 3 mana up now. If they play any non-creature spell, remember, Campbell is going to punch them in the face. Interesting. So they are going to block everything. Sure. And they're also going to gain 3 life, which is... Oh no, because first strike. Down to... So we can just make them lose. Let's try the Citadel first. They might have another counter for this. Alright, no counter. Got our own Blood Artist. Oh, they're in deep trouble now. We can just go nuts. We can literally play most of the stuff from the top as long as it's not a land. Which means we have to return a land. So we can return Arganjo. That's actually kind of cool. And we win the game because Citadel sacrificed 10 things. Unless they counter it here, and then I'll be very sad. But we also have Blood Artist triggers, so... Oh, that feels glorious. That feels so glorious. So as you saw from that video, I only had one game to put in this because it's so long, and I couldn't fit any more in, but I wanted to show kind of like pretty much everything the deck can do. I'm pretty sure I did everything the deck can do there. We saw the ability from Amalia. We saw the controlling aspect. We saw how we could go long. It was very challenging. It was a very challenging game. And yeah, the opponent's Yorion deck was ridiculous. It just kept coming back over and over again. The way we won, obviously there's a degree of luck. But yeah, we just managed to blow them up with their ability. So just goes to show how good this ability can be, especially their deck is a control-y deck. And even if we just killed a few creatures, it would have been great. The fact that, you know, at that point, her power is going to be over 20, 22. So she's a win con in herself at that point. Not really sure what else to say that hasn't already been shown in the deck tech. Life Gain is good. Ajani's Welcome and Soul Warden are really nice to just gain you residual bits of life. Having these big Planeswalkers is really nice as well to just give you a slight edge in the end game, which is something to be aware of. The Veto is a combo card. When you have big creatures and lifelink, you'll drain them for that much. It's just nice. I think it's a really well-made deck, if I may say so myself. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time now, so... what else? Campbell, wonderful against control as well. Just drains them residually. Lurrus, don't underestimate this. It can resurrect your commander, any 2-drops you've got. Just really good. The synergy's tight. I think it's a really strong deck. I didn't have many games because I didn't really have much time, but I hope you enjoyed that massively long one. I think it was a challenge. And I don't know what it is against Yorion, but every time I face Yorion, the games are so freaking long. But yeah, if you want to have a look, deck list is in the description below. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can become a patron on Patreon and become an Adult Dragon member, which means you get a video, custom video of your choice. And yeah, support me via Ko-fi as well, if you want to. Until next time.
Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.